Alright, so this is Tears of Metal. Alright, here's a little tutorial on the new character. Why? That wasn't in English. But you have your little troops behind you with you that you bring, and then you have the enemy troops. Right here's going to be a little tutorial for the new character. You lock onto them, like for honor. You have basic attack, heavy attack. You can block, you can dodge, right? And you have these captains, which are like the stronger. There's a block. And she's actually so sick. Then right here, you have your ultimate. Oh, she's a different ultimate. So sick. But you build up that skill or those that crown bar. So yeah, beat this first area. Okay, so she's 6, so the more consecutive attacks you get, okay, this is what makes it similar to Hades. So you, after you beat certain levels, right, you unlock these clan banners, and this is like where you can enchant your basic attack, your heavy attack, your dash, and all that, right? So dodge giving you bracing moderately reduces received damage. I want to do link, so when a strike applies 10 link. Linked is when an enemy with linked receives damage. All enemies with linked receive 1% of that damage per linked. So I'll be sharing the damage and do a little bit of AoE. And right here, this is the map. You can choose your route. And another really interesting thing about this game is, so you can go as long as you want throughout the map, kind of like scissoring around, or like snaking around. But the more levels you play, the harder the difficulty gets. So it's kind of like a mix between like, oh, do you want to get as much loot as possible but the game gets harder, or do you want to kind of rush it with less valuable resources but get to the boss within, or get to the final boss a little easier?
Rallying up, press onward.
So my objective is in the right. So above this guy's health bar, you can see that link building up, which is from that first clan I got. It's kind of like For Honor, where you like go through and there's like the little minions you clear, but then there's these big guys. They have also their shield at the top. I forget what game that reminds me of, but. So right now I'm gonna command my spear guys to attack, and then my sword guys to hone in on this guy. So you have your little troops that you bring in the battle. They can just help you out a little bit. I also have this big ginger girl who I unlocked. So gambler, luck powered crits. Crits seem really good for this. What is this? Raise, automatically strike the same target again. I guess I'll increase my heavy. Give my heavy raise. So these little green guys they're like permanent currency where you use them to upgrade your troops once you complete like your little battle or journey, I guess. These arrow guys are so annoying. Pretty easy, but they just make other fights so much harder. The combat in this game feels so like smooth and just amazing. There you go, I just parried that guy. So it's like For Honor, when you're getting ganked, you can still see that someone's about to attack you. But sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, it is very hard when the fights get super crowded to be able to tell if someone's attacking you or not. It gets kind of, the screen gets a little cluttered. So I'm gonna go in here and actually use my ultimate. See how good this is. I don't know. That seems kind of like mid. I guess with this person, I just want to keep going as fast as I can to keep building up my multiplier. To 50. Like, wow, that's doing a lot of damage when you build it up. The blocking in this game is also very forgiving, so like 90% of the time you can just hold block. As soon as I say that, I get hit. Wow, this character is so fun. I expected her to be lame.
For freedom!
You get a little time after you beat the level. I'm gonna open this chest. This is kind of like Megabonk. There's chests across the map you can open and increase your level and stuff. Just gonna keep going through until something interesting happens.
Pity their widows.
On dodge, inflict fragile on enemies within 5 meters. Fragile enemies receive more damage. So be dodging around next to everyone. Getting them weaker and weaker for my attacks. Here's a quest. Alright. Special challenge marathon. You spy marked stones flanking a winding path. Each one bears a different set of instructions, stretching across the valley until they vanish into the mist. Some soldiers in your company whisper tales of a mysterious challenge that bestows rewards for each objective accomplished. Complete as many as possible to acquire tiered rewards. So reduces stagger duration when hurt by 33%. That'd be a good item to mark. The cool thing is that it tells you what the quest is, and then you can decide or not if you want to do it. My like phone stream thing is not working.
Enemy forces are gathering ahead. Them down!
I canceled my attack on accident. Maybe that heal in between fights would have been useful too, but I've never picked it up. Like, see, right now, it's gonna be really hard to see if this guy's about to smack me.
Not a step back! Not today! They mean to overrun us! Push them back!
Okay, so I'm timed on the amount of objectives I can complete. I see. Want to keep dashing around them, inflicting that weaken. Use my troops as much as possible, honestly.
How many more must we kill?
Do these guys getting buffed? There's like a spire nearby that's buffing them. I don't know where it is. Okay, so if I don't have my... Okay, I'm kind of getting cooked right now. These archer towers are such a pain in the ass.
Numbers mean nothing! We prevail! Trying to take that position, we need to defend it!
2 minutes left. Kinda got reckless with the amount of damage I took. But this character is so weak unless you have your attack built up. Gosh, it's so hard to see sometimes.
We broke the charge with our steel. The line is breaking. Push forward.
Gonna need some healing for sure.
Gather up ahead. We must not take that position. Steady. Won't let them gain an inch. See them flee like cowards.
Do do do.
They want that position. Then lead for it. Stand firm. They're coming for this. We need to hold that position, or they'll flank us. Hold the line! We will not give up! A step back, not today. We must break their ranks!
I don't think we'll be able to do any more. I'm just gonna chill.
We broke that charge with a horn sound. Ready, you!
Y'all just gonna let that little guy attack your freaking. Oh, what? Okay, here's one of the elite fights. Immediately broke my shield. I was not expecting to fight an elite. This is the easiest one though. Uh-oh. Can I lock back on? Like, that one you can just spam murder. So this is unlocking future troops for different battles. I mean, this looks way better. I want to get that healing, but I also want this guy really bad. Oh, screw it. I'm the goat. Could have been a horrible mistake. So there's that bar on the right is the increasing difficulty I was talking about.
Enemy forces are gathering
Let's be a little bit more locked in this time.
Down.
Are you gonna hit me? That was weird.
They cower in fear of our might.
Damn it. These guys have such delayed attacks. That I really need to stop taking damage.
Alabagabra!
Blocking grants bracing. Heavy applies linked. What's bracing?